Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to study about prodrug. This video include the introduction, classification, properties, application and limitations. Students, सबसे पहले मैं आपको prodrug का एक overview दे देती हूँ. Prodrug are basically the drugs that are inactive in nature when they are present in the external environment or the any other surrounding. But as soon as they enter the human body, they undergo several metabolic reactions जिसकी वजह से they become activated and show a certain therapeutic or pharmaceutical effect. So this is the concept of prodrug. So let's begin. Pharmacy is the health science that links the medical science with chemistry, and it is charged with the discovery, production, control, disposal, safe and effective use of drugs. The practice of pharmacy requires excellent amount of drugs, their mechanism of action, their side effects, interactions, mobility and toxicity. A drug is a chemical substance, typically of a known structure, which when administered to a living organism produces a biological effect. A pharmaceutical drug, also called as a medication or a medicine, is a chemical substance used to treat, cure, prevent or diagnose a disease or to promote well-being. Drug design, also known as rational drug design, is the inventive process of finding new medications based on the knowledge of biological target. Drug designs define the designs of molecules that are complementary in shape and charged to the biomolecular target, which when they interact and therefore will bind to it. Drug discovery in the fields of medicines, biotechnology and pharmacology. Drug discovery is the process by which new candidate medications are discovered. Historically, drugs were discovered by identifying the active ingredient from traditional remedies or by serendipitous discoveries as with penicillin. Drug development. Drug development is the process of bringing a new pharmaceutical drug to the market once a lead compound has been identified through the process of drug discovery. So these are the stages that are involved in the discovery or the development of the drug. First, the drug is analyzed, it is researched, and then the discovery is analyzed, everything is documented and the development occur, and finally the drug reaches to the market. Now what is a drug design? It is an innovative process of finding new medications based on the knowledge of a biological target. Now let's see the concept of prodrug. The concept of prodrug was discovered by Adrian Albert in 1958 to describe compounds that undergo biotransformation prior to eliciting their pharmacological effect. A prodrug is defined as a biologically inactive derivative of a parent drug molecule that usually requires a chemical or enzymatic transformation within the body to release the active drug and possess improved delivery properties over the parent molecule. The development of prodrug is now well established as a strategy to improve the physicochemical, biopharmaceutical or pharmacokinetic properties of pharmacologically potent compounds and thereby increase usefulness of a potential drug. Here is a schematic illustration of the prodrug concept. The extracellular fluid is there and then there is a site of action. जो drug होगी, it is a pro-moiety, and when it is administered in the human body or the human cell that is needed to be targeted, the drug undergo pro-moiety, in which the drug will form a combination with the drug and the pro-moiety. In between of this, the enzymatic or the chemical transformations will be occurring, due to which a prodrug will become active and show a certain desired pharmaceutical action. History and the present of the prodrug design. In 1899, methenamine, the first unintentional prodrug, was discovered. In 1935, protonsil antibiotic. 1958, Adrian Albert first introduced the term prodrug. 1960, an explosive increase in the use of prodrugs in drug discovery and development occurred. In 2009, 15% of the 100 best-selling drugs were prodrugs. इससे हम एनालाइज कर सकते हैं हाउ मच इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल इट इज़ प्लेइंग इन मेडिकल साइंस टुडे. द रेशनल फॉर प्रोड्रग डिज़ाइन: इम्प्रूविंग फॉर्मुलेशन एंड एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, enhancing permeability and absorption, changing the distribution profile, protecting from rapid metabolism, overcoming toxicity problems. Properties of ideal prodrug are pharmacological insert. It should be pharmacologically inert. There is a correction. That means it should not react with other substance or the chemicals present in the human body, they should be pharmacologically inert, that is non-reactive, rapid transformation or chemically or enzymatically into the active form at the target site, non-toxic metabolic fragments allowed by the rapid elimination. The classification of prodrug may be carrier-linked prodrug or bioprecursors. Carrier-linked prodrugs may be bipartite, tripartite or the mutual prodrugs. First is the carrier-linked prodrug. They consist of attachment of a carrier group to the active drug to alter its physicochemical properties. The subsequent enzymatic or non-enzymatic mechanisms releases the active drug moiety. The active drug, when combined with the inert carrier, that is a non-reactive carrier, undergo chemical prodrug formation leading to the covalent bond formation, which in reverse form the chemical or enzymatic cleavage in vivo. The subtypes include bipartite prodrug. It is composed of one carrier group attached to the drug. Such drugs have greatly modified lipophilicity, that is the loving nature toward the lipid. Due to the attached carrier, the active drug is released by the hydrolytic cleavage either chemically or enzymatically, like tolmetin glycine prodrug. Tripartite prodrug, the carrier group is attached via linker to a drug. In mutual prodrugs, it consists of two pharmacologically active ingredients coupled together so that each acts as a pro-moiety for the other agent and vice versa. The mutual prodrug is a bipartite or the tripartite prodrug in which the carrier is synergistic drug with the drug to which it is linked. Bernolide is a mutual prodrug, aspirin and paracetamol. Sultamicillin, which on hydrolysis can be esterase, produce ampicillin and sulbactam. Bioprecursors, bio means life and precursors mean the initiators. So bioprecursor prodrugs produce their effects after in vivo chemical modification of their inactive form. Bioprecursor prodrugs rely on oxidative or reductive activation reactions unlike the hydrolytic activation of carrier-linked prodrugs. They metabolize into a new compound that may itself be active or further metabolize to an active metabolite. Now, application of prodrugs. There are pharmaceutical applications as well as the pharmacokinetic applications. The pharmaceutical applications include masking the taste and odor, minimizing pain at the site of injection, alteration of drug solubility, enhancement of chemical stability, reduction of GI irritation, gastrointestinal irritation, change of physical form of a drug. Pharmacokinetic applications include enhancement of bioavailability, prevention of pre-systemic metabolism, prolongation of duration of action, reduction of toxicity, site-specific drug delivery. Now let's see the limitations or the disadvantages of the prodrug design. Formation of unexpected metabolite from the total prodrug that may be toxic. The inert carrier generated following cleavage of prodrug may also transform into a toxic metabolite. During its activation state, the prodrug might consume a vital cell constituent leading to its depletion. So that's all for prodrug. Hope you have liked this video. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.